Deserves a beautiful smile. It's hard to talk about smiling without smiling. It really is. Freedom Mini Dental Implants. That's what they're all about. Dr. Regan Ackerman is with us once again. Dr. Ackerman, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, all that good stuff. Thank you for joining me.
Yes, thank you. You too. Back at you.
You know, isn't it hard to talk about smiling without smiling?
It is. It is. So.
And that's what you're all about. You're in the business of smiles. Before we get to what you do and exactly how it works, and if you've seen Dr. Ackerman on before, it really is miraculous in that there's no pushback. There's nothing that's hidden here. Lower cost, less invasive, beautiful smile, throw away the dentures. How does that sound? It's all good. But I do think it's important because I ask every guest who comes on nowadays about their COVID protocol and what they're doing. For Trinity High School that was on earlier, they're changed totally. It's online instruction.
Yes.
For you, I'm sure in your office, I know you're a medical facility. It's always been super clean, but you probably go to the extreme now.
Definitely. We definitely have extra steps we're taking. We are a very small office, so we definitely take temperatures before anybody comes in the office. We're not using our waiting room at all. So patients, they arrive and they call us in their car, and then we come out and take their temperature, and then they're let in the office. And since we are a small office, we really only have one patient in the office at a time. So maximum maybe 2 people. So we are, able to operate that way. We're wearing our mask, double mask, our face shields, gloves, all the usual PPE, and we're doing extra sanitizing and sterilization. We've purchased a ozone machine which does like a UV light filter during the day, and then at nighttime it runs and does extra kind of sterilization for the air in the office. So we're taking lots of extra protocols.
Wow,
to make sure
I want to live in your office.
Safe. Yeah, so we take my temperature is taken every day, all the staff, when we arrive and when we leave. We want to make sure everyone is safe too. But I feel very, very, very comfortable coming into work every day and treating people and helping them get rid of their dentures. But it's very important to take care of these COVID protocols. And I know people are getting, a little bit more anxious now and worried as numbers rise. But just know it is very safe to come into our office, and we're taking all the protocols. And like I said, we're a small office, and that's kind of another thing to mention is that, it's me, my husband works with me, and, one other employee. We are not a big corporate dental operation. We are a small family-owned business.
But it's been very successful, and to make people feel comfortable, it's nice that you've taken those extra steps. That's what it requires. So then you go, okay, all the work's been done. I can just enjoy the process, and you will enjoy it. And I know you said, wait a minute, dentist enjoy? Isn't that an oxymoron? It is different because it's less invasive. And let's talk about. You and I would talk a lot about, functionality and being able to enjoy the foods that you love, the chew foods, the crunchy foods, the steaks. But this time of year, it's those holiday pictures, right?
Yes, yeah. Even though we're all at home, everybody's still taking pictures, and those Zoom calls and FaceTime. Everybody still wants to smile and show off their teeth and, and those lovely smiles during the holidays. So a lot of what I do is help people get rid of dentures or get them in a better spot with their dentures, because everyone is always so self-conscious, that your denture is going to flop out or move around, even when you're talking. Great. I had a patient during this whole COVID experience struggling with her dentures, couldn't keep them in, and her biggest thing was she wanted to do her Bible meeting Zoom call and not have to worry about her denture flopping around. She was so self-conscious about it. So we were able to do a snap-in denture with her, and she did her Bible study Zoom call with all her ladies, and she was just so happy. So it makes a huge difference. Yeah,
things that we take for granted. The small things, they add up, and pretty soon you've kind of given up. Wouldn't it be great to throw away your dentures for the holidays? And you can do that with Freedom Mini Dental Implants. Okay, I always like showing the before and after pictures because then you see, again, that you can't help but smile when you see people smile. So Judy, right, this is the story today.
Yeah, Judy, great story. She came to me struggling with dentures. Couldn't keep her, dentures in. She actually had a snap-in denture from a previous dentist, but definitely on the top she had nothing, was just miserable, and wanted to get rid of her denture. So we did the permanent teeth, which I know we'll show all the models and explain later. So those are permanent, like a bridge that is cemented in her mouth.
Beautiful
so
smile.
She has nothing. Yeah, got rid of the denture. She has nothing on the roof of her mouth anymore. Taste her food, doesn't have to worry about a denture. And she was so happy with the top that actually just a few months ago we upgraded her on the bottom, and she's got the permanent teeth on the bottom now because she was just so happy with the top. But it makes a huge difference, as you can see, with her smile, and and she's a beautiful person and deserves to have that smile.
Yeah, the beautiful smile. There's your reward right there.
Yes.
I mean, I see you smiling looking at her because you transformed someone's life. And to us who do not wear dentures, maybe you're saying, well, that's no big deal. They had dentures. They were able to eat. But it is different when you're uncomfortable, when they slide around and all the glue and I won't have the steak because I have to chew on it. I may lose my dentures. Those kind of things are real.
Yes, I hear it every day. And like you said, people think, they're like, oh, I'm going to get my teeth taken out and it'll solve all my problems and I'll just get dentures. But unfortunately, regular dentures can just create a whole other set of problems. Like you said, you got to use tons of denture glue, or you can't eat the foods you want to eat. You just lose that confidence in your smile. So with the mini dental implants, we're able to keep your denture in, where you don't have to use glue anymore. You wear them 24/7, and you can still snap them out and rinse and clean them. But it gets you chewing food again, chewing steak, all those good things that you want to eat again. And then we do have other options where you can just get rid of the denture completely, which I know we'll show.
Okay, if you have any doubt in your mind, give us a call now. If you have any kind of case scenario, maybe you're suffering from something personal and you want to know, am I a candidate? 571-5263. Freedom Mini Dental Implants. We'll show you how it all works with Dr. Regan Ackerman next on Wave 3 Listens Live.
The first school in Louisville to rock the house system. Come see for yourself.
There are 2 million trucks on the American highways daily, feeding America's commerce. They're also a 40-ton missile, and many will be involved in an accident.
If you've been involved in an accident with a semi, call the real lawyers at Winton and Houston.
Hi, I'm Tim Jones, back in December for Toyota of Louisville, and what would the holidays be without Toyotathon? Selection, savings, and of course our sanitized, safe showroom for comfort. Listen, if you choose a 2021 Toyota RAV4 right now, you can get a 39-month lease payment of only $199 a month. Have you got a trade-in? We want your trade. Come see us on Dixie Highway 7 days a week, or ToyotaofLouisville.com, a Swope dealership where nobody walks away.
At Commonwealth Bank and Trust, we know how you like to bank. In person at a branch, online, at an ATM or ITM. You want the ability to pay bills and people. You need competitive loans. That's why we think you'll really like banking at Commonwealth Bank and Trust. All the tools you expect from your bank, except with us, it's like having a banker in the family. Find out more at bankerinthefamily.com.
There are 2 million trucks on the American highways daily, feeding America's commerce. They're also a 40-ton missile, and many will be involved in an accident.
If you've been involved in an accident with a semi, call the real lawyers at Winton and Houston.
The first school in Louisville to rock the house system. Come see for yourself.
Freedom Mini Dental Implants. This is Dr. Regan Ackerman. If you just joined us and you're thinking, okay, this sounds too good to be true. I throw away my dentures, permanent teeth, nothing in the roof of my mouth, all of these fantastic things, less invasive, less costly than the former method. It is all true. We're fielding your calls at 571-5263. Dr. Ackerman, before we get to the models, you're always welcome. You like when people call.
Yes.
Because if they have any questions, it's like, hey, it's all good news.
If you're at home wondering or have a question, there's probably 20 other people thinking the same question. So the questions are always good because you're not the only person that has
That's exactly
question.
right. And speaking of, let's go to the phones and talk to Ron. Ron, welcome in. Thanks for watching. You have a question?
Yes, I do. I've talked to Dr. Ackerman before. I've got dentures and stuff. Dr. Stroud put in 5 of those back in 2012. They're doing great. I went to a dentist last week, and my upper number 3, I had pulled about a year and a half ago. And number two, I had to have pulled last week. And when I was talking to him about having the implants put in up in those two, he said he was concerned about sinus cavities, that it may not be able to be done because of that. What's your take on that?
Yeah, so great question. Actually, that is kind of the beauty of the mini implants, because they are a smaller diameter implant, that a lot of times I can still place implants and not have to do kind of what he's worried about, the sinus lifts. So a lot of times with the mini implants, you don't have to have as much bone as you do with the surgical implants. So a lot of times you're still a candidate for the mini implants, and you don't have to do the sinus lifts or the bone grafts or major surgery or anything like that. So yeah, definitely call the office and we'll set up the consult. And it's, as you know, I know you've been there, about 8 years ago with Dr. Stroud, but it's a free consultation, and we'll do the free 3D x-ray and just confirm that you do still have enough bone, even with the sinus cavity being low, for the mini implants. So great question.
I think that leads us to one of your models. Let's show them why. Yes, how you're able to do what others cannot do. The former method could not because they needed more bone, right?
Right, correct. So yeah, this model is kind of a great representation of the difference between implants. The mini implant is kind of the small hole here, so I don't have to have as much bone as a lot of, let me see if I can kind of get this to focus in. So I know you can see the big hole. That's easy to see. So that's kind of what how they place a surgical implant. So they need a lot more bone. And a lot of times, they're making an incision. You got to heal up for 3 to 6 months, versus the little tiny hole, which it's kind of hard to see on the TV. That's the hole I have to make when I place an implant. So a lot of times people have been told they weren't candidates for implants, but they can come, to me for the consultation, and a lot of times I can tell them they're still a candidate for the mini implants, because I always say I don't have to have as much bone, I just need some bone. So I don't have to do bone grafts or sinus lifts or major surgery.
He mentioned your former partner, Dr. Stroud, and the success that you've had. He said the ones he put in were great. So if you're wondering about, do they last? Are they durable? Functionality is fantastic. Freedom Mini dental implants. Let's talk about the other advantages. So we mentioned you need less bone, so it's less invasive. No stitches. You don't go under. It's just a little numbing. That's it.
Yes. So.
Okay. Other advantages.
Well,
cost.
Yeah, less costly. And we do single teeth as well. It doesn't have to be a whole mouth. I know we're talking a lot about dentures, but a lot of people come to me with quotes for a single tooth, a surgical implant. And I'm able to give them a quote for a mini implant, usually about half the cost of a surgical implant. And it's all done in one place. You don't have to go back and forth between oral surgeon and your dentist. So yeah, so the mini implants are a lot less invasive too. Like I said, no incisions, no stitches, a lot less healing time. So everything about the mini implant is, because it's just a smaller diameter implant.
571-5263 if you have a question. Okay, before we showed a before and after picture of Judy, and you said she had permanent teeth. So of all these models, there's a number of different methods. But show me the permanent teeth model that she had and how that works.
Certainly. What Judy had. So if we can kind of get a close-up of this model. So this shows the mini implant. So imagine this is, your mouth without teeth. And when I place these implants, like I said, I'm not making any incisions or stitches. I am just making a little pilot hole through the gum into the bone, and then we place these implants. And then we are able to make this bridge of teeth. So it's just the teeth, no more plastic,
that's how it goes in there.
Nothing on the roof of your mouth. That gets cemented on to these implants to where it is permanently in your mouth. So it does not come in and out. You just brush them like you're normal. We give you a water pick to kind of keep the edges clean. But as you can see, then you have nothing on the roof of your mouth. You get to taste your food again. No more bulky denture. This kind of shows the difference. Like, this is a regular denture for the top. So, I mean, look at how much that covers the roof of your mouth and the bulkiness versus just having this bridge. So we always say this is kind of the closest thing to getting your natural teeth back. We always say it's your third set of teeth. So we place, anywhere from 8 to 10 implants, or as many, size of your mouth and bone allows. But like I said, no incisions, no stitches, don't have to take you off blood thinners, anything like that, because it is so less invasive. And then this bridge gets cemented on to those implants permanently. So.
All right, Freedom Mini Dental
that's
Implants.
What Judy had.
Well, that's what Judy had right there. So we'll show you the other methods, and we'll field your phone calls as well at 571-5263. Dr. Regan Ackerman with Freedom Mini Dental Implants.
There's something new for you to see, a magical journey. What could it be? It's Lights Under Louisville in a whole new way. See the magic of Christmas during the day. Visit online for tickets and sign up for personalized messages from Santa. Presented by Louisville Mega Cavern and Fifth Third Bank.
Fast Growing Material Handling Systems is now hiring for their convenient Mount Washington location. Multiple positions are available with starting wages up to $19 per hour with $1,000 retention bonus. For more information, visit MHSglobal.com today.
You see them coming in your rearview mirror. Big trucks. They can be out of control on our Kentucky roads.
I'm attorney Darrell Isaacs, the Hammer. We're here to stop these big trucks and their big insurance companies. If you've been injured by a dump truck, delivery truck, concrete truck, or any kind of big truck, it's hammer time. We'll fight to get you every dollar you deserve.
Call the Hammer today.
One call, that's all.
This year, there are more ways to help Kentuckiana's children in need have a brighter holiday. Donate to the Wave 3 New Salvation Army Angel Tree program by dropping off new unwrapped toys at Arby's restaurants. Go to wave3.com for more information.
Traffic is brutal, bumper to bumper. Everyone's busy coming and going, not paying attention to what they're supposed to be doing, driving. Suddenly, you're on the receiving end of someone else's negligence. What do? You call 1-800-ASK-GARY. They will help you find the legal and medical help you need to get the settlement you deserve. Don't be scared and confused. It's easy. Just call the name that more than 200,000 people have trusted for more than 2 decades. 1-800-ASK-GARY.
Lights Under Louisville is now open at 11 a.m. Experience the sights and sounds of the holidays during the day. Visit lightsunderlouisville.com for tickets and sign up for personalized messages from Santa. Presented by Louisville Mega Cavern and Fifth Third Bank.
Freedom Mini Dental Implants. You may have a question. Everyone's case is different. The consultation is absolutely free with Dr. Regan Ackerman. We go to the phones and we're going to chat with Teresa a little bit. Teresa, thank you for watching. Thanks for calling. You have a question for Dr. Ackerman.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I had partial dentures on the top and the bottom. Would I have to have all of my remaining teeth removed to get new implants, the mini implants?
Yeah, so no, not necessarily. If your remaining teeth are stable and healthy and they don't need to be taken out, then no, we can do, 1 or 2 teeth. We replace, 3 teeth, and we'll show that model too, and it'll kind of make more sense to you. But no, we can place implants kind of where you're just missing the teeth and get you out of the partial for sure. We do that a lot because those partials, I know, are similar to dentures. They move around, they're bulky, they're not fun to wear. So, great question. I'm assuming if you've had a partial, you're probably, had those teeth taken out for a while. The extraction sites just have to heal up for about 4 months before I can place implants. But we definitely do, just, 1 or 2 teeth here or there, or just replace teeth to get you out of the partial. Yeah, great question.
So it's that old cliche: if it's not broke, don't fix it. So if your teeth are healthy, no, we don't have to pull them out. This isn't a one-size-fits-all.
No.
Whatever you need, we'll give you, and if your teeth are healthy, we'll leave them alone.
And that is part of the consultation because, like you said, everyone's situation is different. Now, if you come in and those teeth are not healthy or not stable, may recommend extracting them. But for the most part, if they're healthy and stable, we'll just, replace the missing teeth that are replacing your partial, and you get rid of the partial. And I did it for one patient, and they told me it was great. She was like, I feel like I just grew my old teeth back. So
there you go.
Good way to say
and we'll show you those models. We want to show you exactly how it works. But let's grab another phone call and welcome Mary to the show. Mary, thank you for watching.
Okay, thank you. I just want to know, I haven't had no bottoms for almost 5 years, and I wore tops for years. And I've got TMJ. And I don't really have pain in that with it, but it moves around a little bit sometimes, and, I chiropractor on it. So would many implants cause me any problems with locking my jaw or anything?
So it shouldn't affect your TMJ. If anything, it may help because it'll keep those dentures in better for you if the dentures are moving around. And even if you've been missing teeth for 5 years or 10 plus years, I've seen lots of patients that have had dentures for 10 years and they come to me and we take that x-ray and they still have enough bone and they're still candidates for the mini implants. So even if you have a little TMJ, as long as you sounds like you've been in dentures for 5+ years, we could still do the mini implants.
Okay, we showed Judy's method, and then we had the call from Teresa who asked about partials and maybe having just a few teeth fixed, and then we just talked to Mary about full dentures and being able to lock those in. So this is a good time to show some of these models. Sure. So first of all, let's try. Teresa asked about, okay, do you have to have all your teeth pulled? Show them what you can do with just a partial, or get rid of the flipper or a tooth.
Definitely, yeah. So this model kind of shows a lot of people are missing their back teeth, what I call your chewers. So a lot of times we just replace, 1 or 2 teeth. So same thing. Place those implants the same way, no incisions, no stitches. So place the implants, and then we have the teeth made, the bridge. This example has 3 teeth on it, and then that bridge gets cemented on, those teeth get cemented on to the implants. So then, like I said, it's just like you kind of have your teeth back. They're cemented in there permanently. They do not come in and out. But then you lose, if you had all that plastic or metal from a partial. So same thing, we can just do 1 tooth. So let's see if I can get that angle right. So a lot of people had that traumatic injury, lost their front tooth, a sports injury. So we can just do the 1 tooth here. Same thing, place that implant and then the tooth cements on, and then it's permanently cemented into your mouth just like you had your tooth back. So we can do 1 teeth, 2 teeth, multiple teeth. It doesn't have to be the whole mouth. But this is a great solution, like I said, especially people missing their chewers in the back, or for aesthetics that, are missing their front tooth, and get rid of that flipper, like you said.
Okay, so we had the permanent teeth, we had 2 or 3 teeth. Now show us about the dentures. If you want to lock in your dentures, if you're relatively happy with your dentures, but you want to get rid of the glue, yes, this is the way to go.
Yes. So this is what we call the snap-in denture. So same thing, we'll place the implants the same way, no incisions, no stitches. The day I put the implants in, so the same day, you don't have to go and heal for 3 or 6 months, I will put these attachments inside your denture, and you will leave, the same day I put the implants in, you will leave with the denture snapped on to those implants. So and no more denture glue. Yeah, no more, worrying if your denture is going to flop out. It is secure, but you will be able to snap it out and rinse and clean it once a day yourself. But the same day I put the implants in, you will leave with the denture snapped on to those implants. And then, no more denture glue, a lot more secure. You can eat so much better with the snap-in denture. This is probably one of the most common things we do because, people just hate that denture flopping around and they hate that denture glue. I had a patient, even with the denture, said that they were able to taste their food better because they weren't using all the denture glue.
All right, we want you to smile before we leave, so we're going to show Judy once again because she had such a great after picture. There's the before, there's the after. Throw away the denture glue, eat the foods that you love, almonds, crunchy things, Christmas cookies, and smile for those holiday pictures just like Judy is right there. Again, it's Freedom Mini Dental Implants. She's Dr. Regan Ackerman, and Dr. Regan Ackerman, the consultation is free.
Yes, the consultation's free, and it includes the x-ray, no charge, so just come and see if you're a candidate, and we'll go over cost.
All right, Dawn G's coming up next, and she's going to tell you what's happening on Wave Country at 2 o'clock. Right here. Thank you for joining us for the Wednesday edition of Wave 3 Listens.
Toyotathon continues. I'm Tim Jones, back for Toyota of Louisville. Choose a 21 Avalon, get $2,000 customer cash back. Got a trade? We want your trade in. Toyota of Louisville, a Swope dealership where nobody walks away.
When you're injured in an accident, insurance companies love to give you the runaround. The last thing you need is the runaround from your attorney. So you want to speak to an attorney right now? I'm Aaron Whaley. Call me on my cell phone or go to my website. Let the Whaley Law Firm go to work for you.
Get a new Kohler shower or bath right now and receive half-off installation. Step into a luxurious shower that was designed for you and your home. Choose from Kohler Luxstone wall options, sophisticated shower heads, and our new digital shower system that activates your unique experience at the touch of a button. Right now, along with half-off installation, qualified buyers will also enjoy zero down and no payments until 2022. Call now. Your new luxurious shower or bath design is ready and waiting.
Long John Silver's will have you cheesing all season with our signature mac and cheese. Have it delivered from our shore to your door with your favorite family meal. Visit longjohnsilvers.com to find delivery options near you. Long John Silver's. Fish yeah.
You have a choice for your Medicaid benefits. Choose or switch to Anthem Medicaid. For access to thousands of plan doctors and a name Kentucky has trusted for more than 80 years, plus free rides to work or school, glasses for adults, and GED testing. Choose or switch to Anthem Medicaid today. Go to anthem.com/KY Medicaid. That's anthem.com/KY Medicaid.
Tim Jones back with a Toyotathon update. Choose a 2021 Corolla. Get a 39-month lease with a payment of only $139 a month. Come see us on Dixie Highway, ToyotaofLouisville.com, a Swope dealership where nobody walks away.
People are happy about the return of sunshine. Well, it's always sunny here whenever Don G walks into the studio.
Oh.
How smooth was that?
That's a song, isn't it?
Ain't no sunshine when she's gone.
That's right, Jon Ramsey. We've done music together long enough. All right, we got a lot going on. Okay. You know that it's Wednesday today, so we will take time to go to Governor Eric Holcomb's COVID-19 update. Important. We'll start that at 2:30. But Jim Brickman, can you believe that? He's going to be playing.
I haven't seen Jim in forever, and he is a Louisville favorite. Favorite.
And you know what? He's a favorite because what I'm going to tell you about, he's trying to support our Kentucky Center for the Arts. It's been dark for so long, you know, so that's important. And it's also time for another wonderful chef's box trying to support Apron, Chef in a Box. The next one coming up in the Tea Station, that is the Tea Station Bistro out at Norton Commons. They've got the best bubble tea.
All right, there you go.
Do you like bubble tea?
I'm not familiar.
Oh, it's so good.
Well, there ain't no sunshine when she's gone. It's not warm when she's away. 2 o'clock, you can see her. Don G on Wave Country. See you tomorrow.
More local news